All right. Hey, everybody. That sounded weird already. All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining the live stream. Happy you're here. We're reading True EERIE Glitch in the Matrix Stories. Mary's here. She says, hello. What's up, Mary? Thanks for joining. Hopefully you feel better. Claudia says, oh, snap. It is about to go down. He's right. It's true. It's about to go down. Thanks for joining, man. Sorry about the bad news earlier today. And I'm sorry that I didn't tell you until today. I think I've known for, I don't know, 2 weeks, I think. I don't know. No excuse for that kind of lack of communication, and I'm sorry. Obviously nothing against, well, I mean, we'll talk about it later, but it's all good. Just know that it's all good, man. Alright, I don't know how many stories I have tonight. Let me see. I read... Yeah, some of these I've read already. I gotta get better at updating my logs so I don't have any doubles on you guys. Last thing I want is to have somebody leave a comment that says, you read this one already. No problem, and it's okay. I completely understand. No worries. Yeah, we'll talk about it later for sure. For sure. Thanks for being cool about it. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, hopefully 10 stories tonight, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see what our time marker looks like when I'm done, but yeah. I think 10's always the goal. It just depends on how long or how short the stories are, if we get extra or fewer. Had a weird day. Man, every day's a good day, right? But some days are gooder than others. And today was just a good day, not a gooder day. Even somebody that I worked with, once every week or so, he's like, "Hey man, you all right today? You feel fuzzy." And I did at the time. I don't know why. I knew that something was kind of weird, but I just didn't have a reason for it. And then later in the day, somebody else that I work with every day, she goes, "Are you anxious?" And then I say, "No, man, I got nothing to be anxious about." And then she goes, "That's not how that works." I'm like, "I guess so, dude. I don't know how anxiety works, but I don't think I have it. I don't know, man." Hopefully those fuzzy, anxious vibes don't carry into the stream tonight. Let's reset. Hit that reset button with that click, 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 click. I hope we're ready for some glitch in the Matrix stories from a dude that is still learning how to read. Okay, very good. I might have a very happy story too. Amy, yo Derek, what are you doing out of the master backyard? I get let out every now and then, man. I'm just out on good behavior right now. I didn't pee in the pool, so they let me come inside and record a little bit. Glad you're here, Amy. Welcome. Pretty sure I got 9 or 10 stories. I don't know. Fuck, it doesn't matter. We'll see. I'm yawning already, though. This is going to be good. I might put myself to sleep. You guys ever done that before? Talk yourself to sleep? That's a dumb thing to say. Nice seeing you, Amy, in Boozer's stream earlier tonight as well. It's always cool seeing homies hang out with other homies, you know what I mean? I'm into that shit. Mary says, thanks, Derek. I'm definitely feeling better, but my mom had a medical emergency yesterday. Oh no, which was really scary. And just another cherry to add on top of the crazy stuff. Yeah, man. You're about due for a break. Definitely. Definitely. I'm sorry to hear about that. Give Mom my best. Tell her I said hello. Oh shit, is it reading time? Alright. Well, let's switch it over. One second, hold on. Okay, cool. Just testing some levels real quick, but I think we're probably fine. If we're not fine, you'll let me know. Let's dive in. What's the first story called? Let's see. Old ham radio sound and foreign voice talking in ear. That's just a bunch of words. Alright, cool. Let's open it up and read more words. Oh, it's a shorty. Cool. There we go. Oh, fuck, I didn't even open up a god-dying recording thing. 12. Didn't even set up my recording software. Professional. I am a professional. I promise. Where are we at? Mary's mom is better, but definitely has to make sure she takes care of herself. Yeah, man. Again, tell Mom I said hey. Give her my best. Dang it, Bobby. I wish I was good at impersonations. I honestly wish. I'm so jealous and I'm so... I admire people who can do impersonations. I like that. It's like it's so much fun, you know what I mean? My Hank Hill sounds like, dang it, Bobby. Which is not hard to do, and it's close enough for you to get it, but like, I just... I know it's not spot on. Alright, where was I? Let's read this story. It's 2 paragraphs, so I bet I can do it in one take. Let's see. I know it sounds so dumb, but this just happened while I was watching TV, and I don't know what to make of it. It wasn't the TV, it wasn't any other noise, it was in my ear. A very clear click and transmission noise, and then a man speaking in a foreign voice for a few seconds, and then the same hiss noise, and a click, and then it was gone. I'm so shook. My wife looked over like I was nuts, and I told her, and she said, put it on Reddit. Someone else might have had it happen to them. And so here I am. Honestly, it was so clear. It wasn't... Fuck, how do you pronounce this word? Tinnitus? Tinnitus? Honestly, it was so clear. It wasn't tinnitus or anything like that. And I literally had a hearing test last week, I think? Okay. And I literally had a hearing test last week at the optometrist, and it's perfect for my age. There's no problems. Has this ever happened to you? Cool. That's our first one, man. Dude's hearing stuff in his ears, clear as day. Kind of weird. Kind of very weird. I have some bonus content dropping. Fuck, dang it. I wanted to drop the bonus content yesterday, but I think I'll be dropping it on the morrow. It's a creepypasta about a guy who discovers that he not only has inner demons, but he learns like how to use them. It's cool. It's probably 12 minutes long. It's an oldie but a goodie. That'll go on the channel memberships tomorrow, if you're into that sort of thing. Amy says, wait, hearing test at the optometrist? I guess so, dude. Isn't the eye, nose, and throat doctor all in the same building? I don't know. Good catch, though. On to the next one. This one's got Christmas ribbon involved. It's called Our Mysterious Case of the Christmas Ribbon, and it's also another short one. Cool. We may be just piling the stories on tonight. Here we go, man. We'll never forget what my wife and I witnessed 2 years ago. During the Christmas season, we adorned our plastic small Christmas tree with a lovely pink silk ribbon. Whenever my wife entered the bedroom, she always found the decoration on the windowsill and asked why I had removed it from the hook. But the thing is, I didn't touch it. It seemed that the tree had dangled from the hook. Huh? It seemed that the tree had dangled from the hook. Okay. It seemed that the tree had dangled from the hook, which had a sticky end and was still clung to the window's glass. We started investigating and let the decoration... What the fuck? We started investigating and left the decoration on the hook. Oddly, the Christmas tree sporadically toppled to the floor, leaving the hook steadfast on the glass. Then we decided to watch it when it falls, and we managed to catch the moment that it fell. Strangely, the ribbon seemed to effortlessly pass through the plastic hook, puzzling us as we observed the unusual phenomenon. We couldn't believe our eyes. The plastic hook was solid, it was impossible for the ribbon to penetrate the plastic hook, and that it couldn't climb up to the end of the hook to fall. So, what might have happened? What caused this? I think I'm dumb because I did not understand that one. Duchess is in the house. Hello, Derek and everyone. Welcome, Duchess. We're reading True and Eerie Glitch in the Matrix stories. I gotta find a way to title the video that. Eerie. Come get your ears tested at the optometrist. Alright. This next one's called What the Fuck Doggo? What the fuck, doggo? What the dog doing? Oh, it's a good one. It's a big one. Cool. Well, buckle in, guys. This one is damn near 4 paragraphs long. Here we go. This happened on a Tuesday evening around 6:30 p.m. I've been lurking this subreddit, so interested in this topic. Huh? Already, immediately. I've been lurking in this subreddit, so interested in this topic. Okay. I've been lurking this subreddit. I'm so interested in this topic, but had never had one happen to me. At least, nothing attention-grabbing enough for me to notice. A little backstory to illustrate how anxious and frustrated I was before this glitch. Need a drink. Excuse me. I have 2 young daughters. One had just finished her dance class. My toddler was in the car with me during said dance class and getting antsy because she... Damn. My toddler daughter was in the car with me during said dance class and getting antsy because she was over being in her car seat and playing in the car. She kept saying she wanted French fries. As soon as class is over, I made my way down the road during traffic to hit up the Wendy's. By this point, my youngest is losing her cool, crying that she wants to go home, wants to get down. She continues screaming all the way to Wendy's and then all the way home. Meanwhile, my older daughter has informed me that she has to go to the bathroom badly and doesn't think that she can hold it. I tell her I can't take her inside anywhere because my youngest is so upset, but we'll be home soon and I'll get there as soon as I can. She says, "Mom, I don't think I can hold it." So here is where the glitch happens. We pull into the garage and I let my oldest out of her booster seat and I tell her to go inside to potty, and she runs in and goes straight to the bathroom. I unbuckle my youngest, retrieve the food and other items from the car, and head inside. When you enter the interior oh fuck, are we gonna do blueprints real quick? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Blueprints at work, dude? Hell yeah. Here we go. When you enter the interior garage door and look to your left, that's where the guest bathroom is, and where my oldest was at the time. If you turn left in front of that bathroom, you run into the closed master bedroom, where I had shut the dog and cat in before leaving as usual. Well, I went straight through a doorway that leads to my living room and was greeted by my dog. I said to him out loud, "Remy, how did you get out?" I don't take the time to figure it out. I just set my toddler down and the food and a few other items and go back out to the garage to grab a couple more things. I go to the kitchen and start making a grilled cheese to go with my girl's fries. I'm called towards the bathroom to break up a fight between my girls, head back towards the kitchen, flip the grilled cheese, and then go back to the bathroom to make sure my eldest has wiped and washed her hands. I go back to the kitchen, plate them up, ready my food, and sit down on the couch to enjoy some delicious Wendy's nugs and a baked potato. No sooner than I have sat down, I hear my dog whining to be let out. I go to the garage door and open it, thinking he must have stuck by me on the way to get those additional items out and got himself shut out there. But nope, he wasn't there. So I go to the master bedroom around the corner and the door was closed. I hadn't opened it, and it has a child safety doorknob thing on it, and my toddler couldn't have opened it either. I finally opened the door for the first time this evening since putting them away, and there is Remy and the cat, right where I had left them. I asked my oldest daughter if she had opened the door, and she said she never did, and added that she didn't see the dog. I asked my older daughter if she had opened the door, and she said she never did, and added that she didn't see Remy pass by her when she came in. Who or what I acknowledged... What the fuck? Who or what? Okay. Who or what had I acknowledged when I first got home? WTF doggo. How we doing? Ladies in the chat. Hello Derek. Hello everyone. Hey lady. He says everyone loves blueprints. I especially do. When I start to get, when my blueprint... What does Spider-Man have? Spidey sense? When my blueprint senses go off, my brain just laser focuses, and I am so not taken out of the story at all. It's great. Big Sean's here. What's up, buddy? You working tonight? Hopefully no DVs. Sean, if you're just popping in, man, you missed some banger blueprints in the last story, dude. Yes. Do you think we summoned Lady Spookaria when I said the word nuggies? I like to think that I did. If you put nuggies in a story. Lady's gonna pop up in your stream. Sean says, nope, no work tonight. Good, man. Hopefully you're chilling. Alright, I think this next one we'll do is called Train Was Paused, Then Resumed. I said the sacred phrase. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, this is another short one. I will give myself 2 high fives if I can do it all in one take. Here we go. This happened in U-Bahn in Vienna a year ago. My friend and I were waiting for the metro train at the station near to his dorm. The metro station had... Fuck. Already. The metro station... Oh, that's because there was... That doesn't make any sense. The metro station was as such that you had... The metro station was as such that you can look towards the... What the fuck is those words? Okay, got it. The metro station was set up in a way that you could look towards the passage from where the train is coming from, and you can see it from a longer distance. The train is called... Oh, fuck, it's German. The train is called Taubstummengasse. Okay, here we go. The train is called Taubstummengasse. So we were waiting for the train to go towards the center. I was looking at right as the train was about to come, and there was the train, standing in one place further in the tunnel, like 30 meters away. Like, just paused in the time and space. After 3 seconds, it basically just resumed traveling at the usual speed that they go. It looked like CS 1.6 when you have a large ping and everything gets paused for a second or two. I was the only one to notice it, and my friend... Fuck. I was the only one to notice it. My friend wasn't looking. Has this ever happened to you? I know, I was on mute. I still don't know how I do that. I still don't know. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I think the last thing I said was, lady, correct me if I'm wrong, but you are a 3,004-year-old demon who basically lives off of chicken nuggets. And then I laughed. Because nuggies and noogies are almost identical. Alright. This next one's called My Oreo Cakesters Turned into Normal Oreos. And you know what, dude? That's an upgrade. Regular Oreos are much better than Oreo Cakesters. It's a short one. And I guarantee I will not get it in one take. Let's see. I went to the gas station to get snacks for my family. Had a request for Oreos, but all the gas station had was a small pack of Oreo Cakesters and no regular Oreos. I'm not a fan of the Cakesters at all, and I took a couple of extra laps around the store to make sure that they didn't have regular Oreos somewhere else. I checked out with my boyfriend at the counter and then complained about my disappointment for having to buy Cakesters all the way home. told my sister that they didn't have... Okay. When I got home, I told my sister that they didn't have normal Oreos, and the night went on, and the cakesters sat in a bag untouched for the evening. Late at night, I asked my boyfriend if he wanted one. Even though we aren't crazy about them, he said sure. I went and grabbed the bag, and lo and behold, they weren't cakesters anymore. They were normal Oreos. Nothing too paranormal here, but our minds are still blown. And now I have to imagine myself desperately making laps around the gas station looking for normal Oreos when they were in my hand the whole time. That was just weird. I'd say regular Oreos are better than cakesters anyway as well, so we call that an upgrade. Are you ready for summer? Yeah, dude. Summertime in Straya? Can't imagine. You guys were already at 5 stories. These are so short. All right. Duplicated water bottle. When I messaged this Redditor if I could read their story, they were like, yeah, for sure. I didn't expect this story to get so much attention. Damn, it's got a bunch of comments and a bunch of upvotes too, so I don't know. We'll see what the big craze is about this duplicated water bottle. Sean's never had Oreo cakesters. I promise you are not missing out, dude. They're like ding dongs, I guess. They're soft, they're very fluffy, very airy, but dude, they just have a ding dong, man. Instead of an Oreo cakester, it's kind of a disrespectful take on, you know, your traditional Oreo. All right. I searched duplicating item glitch in the Matrix on Google, and it led me here, so I'm going to share this because this is the first time anything like this has happened, and it's weird. Yesterday, I went to the store with my father, and we bought 2 blue raspberry flavored waters. I know there were 2. I carried them throughout the store, I put them through the self-checkout, and I carried them to the car. I carried them into the house. Fuck. I did not pass 1 cat or 1 mouse. I feel like Dr. Seuss with the way this is written. I carried them to the car, and then I carried them into the house. Because I was excited to try the waters, we got home and I put the 2 waters on the counter right next to each other. Then a few minutes later, I moved them to a shelf right next to each other. An hour or so later, I went to go get my dinner plate, and I took one of the bottles of water off the shelf and brought it to the couch and set it down on the couch next to me. My mother called for me, so I went to go see what she wanted. Maybe 10 minutes later, I come back and I see 1 bottle of blue raspberry water. I lost my spot, dude. Maybe 10 minutes later, I come back and see 1 bottle of blue raspberry water back on the counter where I first put them after bringing them home. Just the 1 bottle. I get confused, so I look at the shelf and see the second bottle of water was still there on the shelf. I thought, oh, I must have brought my bottle of water with me from the couch on accident and forgot. So I took the water bottle from the couch. So I took the water bottle from the counter to the couch, only to find the water bottle I originally brought from the couch still sitting there where I left it the first time. I now have 3 bottles of blue raspberry water, and I have no clue where that 3rd bottle came from. I asked my father, and he too has no clue where the extra bottle came from either. No one in my family knows, and we're all confused. So a glitch in the Matrix was So all I could think of was, this must be a glitch in the Matrix. Infinite water glitch. How many times did I say water bottle in that story? Hold up. Okay. Amy says cakesters are Gucci. False. False news. They are in fact not Gucci. Let the record show Oreo cakesters are... What's the opposite of Gucci? George? Walmart George brand? Cakesters are George. Ooh. Get that aircon fixed, man. Okay. This is going to be a bunch of food glitches for the most part. Because that'd be cool. I am hungry. This next one's called My Boyfriend Grabbed Pepsi, but turned out to be Diet Coke. Dun, dun, dun! And guess who's going to do it in one take? Watch me. My boyfriend and I are hanging out and having a movie night tonight. We both vividly remember him grabbing... Fuck. You ever grab a Pepsi? We both vividly remember him grabbing a Pepsi. Shh. Dude, you don't call it a... We both vividly remember him grabbing a cherry Pepsi way earlier. I even remember seeing the bottle being like half full on his side of the table. He's been drinking it for a while. He just offered to get a new soda, and I asked him to get a Diet Coke for us to share. When he comes back, he notices and is surprised that the bottle on his side table is now a Diet Coke. When he pointed this out, I was super surprised by this too, because I swore it was cherry Pepsi. We're both so confused and creeped out now. We know for a fact that he grabbed a cherry Pepsi. I even have a vivid memory of him grabbing it out of the fridge because I remember thinking, Pepsi, gross, I'm not going to drink any of that. Some of these are just very funny to me. I wish food would magically glitch into my kitchen. Amen, dude. I have stuff glitch out of my house. No joke, it's weird. Amy? We agree on that. That is weird. I swear I had a glitch happen several months, maybe a year ago. I bought one of these dog clickers on Amazon. I've been using it for a while. And so I bought it from Amazon. It shows up, and then I take it down to the studio where I record everything. And then, like the next day or two after that, I go to record and I can't find the clicker anywhere. I'm looking on my desk, you know, in the other room where I just put stuff that I'm not ready to put away yet, and it's nowhere, dude. So I buy another one from Amazon. So now I've purchased two of these bitches. The second one shows up. You probably know where this is going. I take it down to my studio to put it on my desk, and guess what I see, dude? I see the first clicker right there, just chilling. I don't know. There's probably a logical explanation for it, but I don't know, dude. I think there may be a universe where there's a Derek that has no clickers, and now there's a universe where there's a Derek that has two clickers, and I live in the one where I have two. Alright, this next one's called Laundry Folding Glitch. We're getting wild. That's a Christmas beetle. A clicker shows up around Derek all the time. Yeah, I take it to work with me. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so I want to start that I've been reading posts from this subreddit for about 6 months, and during that time it's been fun reading them, and I've related to things that have happened in the past, but I've never actually felt or been cognizant of a glitch occurring to me in real time. So it actually happened to me today, but one actually happened to me today, and it made me feel crazy. I was folding my laundry straight out of the dryer and was looking for a specific shirt, my Street Fighter shirt, as I wanted to wear it today. I pulled it out, folded it, and I put it off to the side since I knew I was about to put it on. It was 100% off to the side. I'm confident about that. I was so present and in the moment doing it. I mean, I even set out to look for it when I opened the dryer. I fold all the laundry and then go... Okay. I fold all the laundry and then go to the end of the laundry stack and I pull out the last shirt, and guess what it is? It's the Street Fighter shirt. I'm absolutely confused and looking at it like, what the hell? So then I go to where I had... Burping. So then I go to where I had put it off to the side, and it wasn't there. I then thought, well, maybe I grabbed a different shirt thinking that it was the Street Fighter shirt, even though I know it was what I grabbed because I had a moment of admiration looking at it. And now that is a new shirt, but there was no shirt off to the side at all. I'm tossing things aside, looking behind it, thinking maybe it fell, but there was nothing. I just can't believe that actually happened to me. It really does make you feel like a crazy person. It really does make you feel like a crazy person. D-Rock should just do the tongue click. Wouldn't have to worry about... Yeah, yeah, dude. Well, I use the $3 version of the tongue click. It's the clicker. When I was doing the tongue click for a while, that sound, it wasn't very consistent. Like sometimes my mouth would be dry, you know, or maybe my face would be angled away from the mic and it wouldn't pick it up. So it was just, it became inconsistent and unreliable as a editing tool. So when I upgraded to the clicker, like it's the exact same sound every single time. So you get it. Amy says, twice now things disappeared from my house and then ended up in the gutter outside. Now whenever I lose something, I tell myself I need to look in the gutter. Amy, do me a solid. Compose that encounter into a first-person narrative and email it to derekwebersubmissions@gmail.com. And then I will read it on the channel. Thank you. Got a few more. Lady says, I used to do the tongue click. Derek introduced the clicker to me. I did. I am trying my damnedest to have every narrator on YouTube use a clicker. And the ones that don't are just being stubborn and they're missing out. But that's okay. Alright, this one's called, nope. Yeah, is that the one? Ghost Bike Lock. The Cult of the Clicker. You don't know how serious I am, lady, when I say that. If only I could mention my master backyard, Derek. Amy, it would be a crime if you did not. Is the gutter in the front of your house or the back of your house? It's probably in the front. But we'll find a way to sneak a master backyard reference in there. I can promise you that. Ghost bike lock. So, one evening in 2020, I was leaving on a bike ride with my friend. My bike lock was wrapped around their bike in a circle. We got outside and they wanted to remove my lock but couldn't figure out the passcode. It's a number lock. Impatiently, I went over to grab the lock, and while I grabbed it, it came off like the bike was invisible. The lock was still wrapped in a circle and locked, and I was just staring at it like I hate saying WTF. I was just staring at it like, what the F? How is this even possible? I unlocked it afterwards, so I know for sure it was still locked. My friend witnessed everything and was also shook. We hadn't drank alcohol or took... We hadn't drank any alcohol or taken any drugs. I immediately said that this was like one of those glitches in the Matrix that I hear Derek talking about. My friend said let's not go anywhere on the bikes. It could be a bad sign or something. We also tried experimenting, pulling the lock different ways to see what would happen. Naturally, the lock would break open or pull the bike. It didn't happen again. This was a very strange and unexplainable incident. Anyway, I posted this at the time but deleted it in fear of what people would think. It was the catalyst that sent me on my spiritual awakening and questioning reality altogether. Your own personal bike lock. Babes is here. Yes, what up, Babes? Happy to see you. How many have we read so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do a couple more. And then I think I have like a wholesome ass story as well. It's like a little bonus just for the homies in the stream. Good balls, my Thursdays. Indeed, man. I woke up saying the exact same thing. Dexter, I woke up, actually I slept funny. I got one of those gnarly cricks in the back of my neck, but it's going halfway down my back as well. But it's cool. I'm in my mid-30s, so when I sleep funny, this is just how my life is now. The Quester, everybody. Wholesome bonus. Nice. Yeah. We'll do a couple more glitch. Uno momento. Freaking por favor. Okay, here we go. This next one's called Beyond Weird Cell Phone Payphone Glitch. The Beyond Weird Cell Phone Payphone Glitch. Oh, dang it, dude. I get a little bit narcissistic sometimes, and I just like hearing my own my own name. So I don't know. You might not have caught it, or maybe you did, but in the last story, they were like having this meta moment about, oh, wow, this is one of those Glitch in the Matrix stories. And then I just seized the opportunity to add in that I hear Derek talking about all the time. I don't know. Maybe 3 out of, 10 people that hear that are going to be like, oh, hey, oh, cool, weird. Sean has been a member for 5 months, dude. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. That reminds me, I've got a exclusive bonus content story dropping, I don't know, maybe tonight, probably tomorrow. For members only. I think that's going to be a monthly thing. I'll find a way to get some content up every single month that only members have access to, man, because I appreciate the shit out of everybody, but you guys are appreciated-er. I think I'm going to change the name of the membership from the membership to the secret club. I don't know. It feels more on brand. All right, let me read this beyond weird cell phone payphone glitch, and we'll see what happens. Back in 2011, my mother and my aunt were going to take a literally say we're going to take a fight from overseas. Okay, cool. Babe says milestones are impossible to keep track of. The measurements are all over the place. Months, years, events, ages, who knows. Yeah, man. Oh my god. I am so bad at milestones, honestly. I think it's partly, I don't know, the self-diagnosed ADHD that just doesn't let me revel in any moment ever. And then I'm always just like, next thing, next thing, next thing. You know what I mean? Like I just don't ever stop to slow down. And I remember, this may be a whack-ass story, but maybe you can relate. The one time in my life that I've been cognizantly like stopping myself from just, let me start over. Wife and I honeymoon in Los Angeles years ago, and we go to Disney, and we spend like this long ass weekend in California. I have In-N-Out for the first time, we do Universal, we do Disney, blah blah blah. And then there came a moment where like I just realized this is never gonna happen to me again, and I need to like stop and just look around and just take in Disney. I don't know if it's Disneyland or Disney World, that's in Anaheim, but I just remember for the first time in my life, I like stopped and I looked around. I smelled the air. I looked at the buildings around me. Like, I remember the shape of the streetlights that I looked up at, and I was like, you know what? This is fucking Disney. This is my honeymoon. It's once in a lifetime. And then by this point, I didn't tell the wife what I was doing, so she's like 10 feet in front of me, and she turns around and goes, "What are you doing? What is that?" And I'm like, "Shush, shush, 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 shush. I'm taking it in." And she goes, "Oh, okay. Take your time." Yeah. What was the point of that? Milestones. Yeah, I don't know how to keep track of milestones, dude, because I just don't stop to like recognize them, and that sucks. Dexter says, I started a video streaming platform for people who are into canned pork and ham recipes. It's called Only Spam. Sign up for my spicy Only Spams link. Link in bio. Babe says I get stoned once per month, so maybe that's it. Well, YouTube is different. Does the creator get anything when someone mentions a milestone like I just did? No, I don't. It's just a cool little shout out, you know what I mean? You get some attention to yourself. You get to bring attention to the fact that I have a membership. So, it's all good. I get to say thank you. I appreciate you, Sean. Always have, always will, buddy. What will your Only Spam milestones be? Yeah, Dexter, tell us about your Only Spams. Whilst I read this story about a beyond weird cell phone payphone glitch. Interrupted once again by Sean. Sean with the 20. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. He says, speaking of creators getting things, I think you're amazing. And creators don't get things without people like you, so thank you. Try the only spam recipe, spam and limas. All right, you guys, I got work to do. Let me clock in real quick for this story. Back in 2011, my mother and my aunt were going to take a flight from overseas to US to see me. I called them late night from my cell phone, and they were telling me, among other details, the flight number and arrival time for me to pick them up at LAX airport the next day. How weird that I was just talking about going to LA and now here we are reading a story about going to the LA airport. cool. Burped. It was around 1:45 a.m., and then my cell phone ran out of battery, and that night I left my only charger at work, so the only option to talk to them right away was to go to a payphone that was located on a street's corner in the back of the building that I used to live, to call them back using some coins and an international phone card that I had. I put a sweater on, got some coins, okay. I put a sweater on, got some coins, my cards, and keys, and walked to the payphone. By now it was about 2:10 a.m., and then I arrived to the payphone, coins in one hand. With the other hand, I reached for the payphone's headset, and as soon as I placed it in my ear, I've heard the dial tone for the second. Huh? I dropped my clicker. Oh my god. I don't know where I was. Alright. Coins in one hand. With the other hand, I reach for the payphone's headset, and as soon as I place it in my ear, I hear the dial tone for 1 second. And without me depositing any coins or dialing, the dial tone was interrupted, and I heard, through that payphone, very clearly, my aunt's voice saying, okay, so this person writes hello and then in parentheses my name. I think since Amy was the last one to comment, I'm just going to say her name is Amy. I hope that's okay, Amy. My aunt's voice saying, hello, Amy. I replied, hello, wait, how is this possible? And then silence and some low static noise. I stayed there perplexed in the night's silence for 1 to 2 minutes. Then I deposited the coins and used the card to call them. My aunt picks up and says, hello, Amy, exactly the same way and with the same voice that I heard just a minute before. We talked and I mentioned what happened, but I tried not to worry them during the conversation. I still try to see it as something beautiful and amazing, but I was left with more questions than answers. One day, the veil will be lifted, but until then, best wishes to all. That was cool. I like that one. Spam bean bake. Dexter's one of the funniest people that I get to talk to online. It's called Spay Pal. Fuck you, Dexter. Oh my god, cool. I think on the docket, you guys, where we at? Sean says a buddy of mine made fried spam sandwiches on King's rolls with cheese and pineapple. Yes. Yeah, and they were tasty? Of course they were, dude. All those words that you just said in that order, magical. So I think here's the jam. I want to do one more glitch story, because I got a bunch of approvals last week and the week before, and then I want to do a happy, wholesome story that might make you cry. How many have I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, cool. This person wants to be credited as Jazz. Jazz. They say, don't use my full name or my username. Just call me Jazz. And I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. I think this one will be the first story. I'm recording it last in the live stream, but I think it's going to be the first story in the video that goes out on Sunday. So, got to hit it with the intro. All right, so check this out. To set the scene, I work at a small pet store. We usually only have 1 or 2 customers inside at a time. There are 2 doors into the store, a front and a back door, and they both set off a chime when opened to alert us so we can make sure that we welcome every customer. Today, I was about to check out the only customer in the store when I heard the back door chime. As I was making my way up to the register to check out this guy, I catch a glimpse of the second customer as she walks between the aisles. She's a young black woman being led by a small, fluffy white dog on a leash. I make a mental note of what she looks like so that when I'm done checking this guy out, I can go greet her properly, tell her about our deals, and see if she needs any help. I check the guy out, it only takes a minute, and then he leaves. The door chimes on his way out, but I haven't heard any other chimes, so I know that this lady and her dog are... The door chimes on his way out, but I haven't heard any other chimes, so I know this lady and her dog are the only customer now in the store, and I start looking for her. I'm searching through the aisles. Fuck, I got distracted, and then I looked away. I don't know why. My brain's like, look over here. I'm searching through the aisles, and I can't find her anywhere, until I suddenly stumble across another woman with a dog on a leash, but she's Asian, and her dog is much bigger, maybe 50 pounds, and brown. I scour the rest of the store 3 times over, and she's the only customer in there. The black lady with the little white dog is nowhere to be seen. I have no idea where they went, and how the Asian lady got in. I had a view of both doors when I watched the guy leave out of the front door. No one slipped in or out while he was leaving. I can't stop thinking about it. It's really freaking me out. We don't have cameras, so I can't check if I'm going crazy, but I know what I saw. Did the lady disappear? Or did she shapeshift? What's going on? Yeah. I likes that one. Where are we at? 125. 50. Back. Amy says, hey, he said the thing. He said the thing. Backdoor chime might be a cool band name. The Clickers' new album, Backdoor Chimes. Number 1 on the hot hits of today, Backdoor Chimes by The Clickers. And this is the kick drum. Babe says, you were trying so hard to read smoothly, you look away. It's like when you squirm in an MRI. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It must be like a brain thing. It's like when I'm trying to focus and just do the damn thing, my brain goes, no, do anything else right now. Right now. Do anything other than the thing you want to do right now. He said the thing. I told you my impressions are bad. Alright, so that's going to be... That's it for the glitch stories, dude. 11 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 glitches in the Matrix this evening, and then I would like to do one more, though. One more wholesome story. Mix-a-Lot's in trouble. Watching that water bottle double. Cool. So here's the bonus happy, wholesome story. It's called Our Town. Shut up, Dexter. Oh, I thought you were telling me my mic was muted. When I triple checked that it wasn't. I'm sorry. Forgive my outburst. I did not mean to blow up like that. Backdoor chime could be an interesting user muted for policy violations. What the fuck? Alright. This is our last one, dudes. It's a short one. It's called Our Town Has a Cat Man. And if it makes you cry, let me know in the chat. Our town has a cat man who lives in a trailer and smokes a lot of weed. The cats who can't take care of that... I don't know why I'm fucking clicking. I'm not recording this. It's just for you. Cool, we'll get through it. Our town has a cat man who lives in a trailer and smokes a lot of weed. The cats who can't take care of their kittens or want some help with it bring them to him. He feeds them, cares for them, socializes them, and then adopts them out. He's always surrounded by cats and kittens. If you want a kitten, you go to his trailer and ask to adopt one. He doesn't charge anything. He just talks to you for a bit to make sure you'll love the animal and take care of it. He's surrounded by books and video cassettes and always wears a big housecoat. He's full of stories and will talk to you about cats, politics, music, movies, games, weed, whatever it is. The trailer is cold and unlocked with a hole in the front door for the cats to come in and out. He always has them, though. They know to go to him. I came to him today for a kitten because my foster kid is having a rough time. We are borrowing a kitten until he feels better, but I suspect that the kitten will end up staying. We've named him Pizza Crust. The gender is actually unknown, and knowing the gender isn't the cat man's job. He was just happy to lend Pizza Crust to us for as long as we need him, or them. I mean, of course he was happy to lend a kitten to help a child. So, yeah, that's our cat man. He's the goat. Yeah, instinctual click. I don't know. If I have it in my hand, which I do most of the time that I'm down here, it's just... Derek, I do... Yeah, Dexter, I do have a Discord. Hardly ever am I on it, but I have one. Dang, dude, I gotta do a bunch of stuff. I gotta be more active. Oh, wait a second. Do I have a Discord? I have an account. I do have like a... I don't know what it's fucking called. You know. A room? Server? I don't know, dude. But I only use it for Mid-Journey stuff. I only use it for Mid-Journey. Once I learned that you can... So, Mid-Journey is wild because... Like, if you go... And it's only available on Discord. It's this AI image thing. I know some people are like, boo, here's you fake fucking phony. But whatever, it's fun. It's only available on Discord, and if you go to the Midjourney Discord and make images, your image gets lost and jumbled with the thousands of other people that are doing the same thing. So once I learned that you can basically port Midjourney into your own Discord server and just basically have your own private Midjourney and not have to go find your image in a sea of dozens of others at the same time, it was a life game changer, man. So that's all I use Discord for right now, at least. Derek, do you ever talk to your wife? Mess up your words and then click? I don't. If I had the clicker in my hand, I promise I would. I promise I would. I know. Amy says fucking boo Midjourney. I know, dude. I know. I get it. I boo Midjourney too in some regards, but it's wild. I like seeing how many fingers it gives people. Yeah, Amy wins just about every night, dude. I love Amy. Babe says, what if we disabled the click and you just frantically, silently clicked? I would have to resort back to tongue clicking, man, to just hope that it worked. Dex says, if you're on some of the common servers like Ladies or Creepies or whatever, I don't know, dude, probably? Honestly, shit, I don't... If I am, I'm not active. I'm on Ladies. I'm in the Nevermore Collective. And then a couple of others that I thought I was going to be active in, but honestly, I'm not active on any of these, dude, but it's all good. It's whatever. Dexter says, I'm making all these jokes tonight, and Amy's over here holding the trump card of trump cards. Fucking A. I'm telling you. All right, that's the note we're going to go out on. Everybody was great tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out for as long as you did. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Dexter, thanks for being funny. Amy, thanks for being funnier. She says, my card was huge. All right, guys. I got to go. Bye.